The chain-link fence around Blackwood Quarry had long since rusted through in places. Samir slipped through a gap, the air immediately feeling colder, heavy with the scent of damp earth and something metallic like old blood. He was documenting abandoned places for his photography project, and Blackwood, with its flooded pits and decaying machinery, was legendary among local explorers. He navigated past skeletal conveyor belts and into the shadow of the primary crusher building. Graffiti covered every surface, but underneath, he saw older markings. Strange, spiral symbols chipped into the concrete. He snapped a few photos, the silence amplifying the drip of water somewhere deep inside the structure. Then an echo, not of the dripping, but of voices, low and indistinct, seeming to come from further within the quarry complex. He wasn't alone. He proceeded cautiously, his boots crunching softly on the gravel. Rounding a pile of discarded tires, he saw them. Two figures near the edge of the deepest water-filled pit. They were hunched over something, their movements jerky. One looked up sharply as Samir approached. He was wiry, with eyes that seemed too large for his face. The other was broader, face obscured by a grimy hood. "Place ain't open for sightseeing," the wiry one called out, his voice rough. "Just taking photos," Samir replied, holding up his camera slightly. Didn't realize anyone else was here. The hooded figure straightened up slowly. Some places best left alone. Things it left behind. "What things?" Samir asked, feeling a prickle of unease. They weren't just scavengers. There was an intensity about them, a territorial air. The wiry one grinned, showing stained teeth. "Memories. Echoes. You hear them if you listen right." He gestured vaguely towards the dark water of the pit. "Wouldn't want to fall in. Gets deep, cold." Samir nodded slowly. "Right. Well, I'll just get a few more shots from over here and be on my way." "See that you do," the hooded one rasped. "Path out is that way." He pointed back the way Samir had come. "Don't go wandering near the old processing shed. Unstable." Samir took a few wide shots of pit, the figures watching him intently. He felt their eyes on his back as he walked away, forcing himself not to hurry. He decided to loop around a different way, curious about the processing shed they'd warned him off. As he approached the dilapidated structure, he heard again echoing voices, distorted whispers that seemed to skitter around the metal walls. And something else, a rhythmic clang like metal striking metal, coming from inside. He peered through a broken window pane. Darkness, mostly. But then, the clang again, and a brief flicker of light revealed strange, hanging objects. Twisted metal shapes, bundles tied with wire. Some looked disturbingly like crude human effigies. A footstep crunched on gravel right behind him. Samir spun around. The wiry man stood there, no longer grinning. In his hand, he held a heavy length of rebar. "Told you," he hissed, his eyes wide and frantic. "Told you not to wander. The echoes, they don't like being disturbed."